Happy Sunday, folks! It's a chilly day here in the mountains. No snow, but it's cold all the same. The wood stove is crickling and crackling right over there. As you can see, I keep on switching up the angles in which we are coming to you in the house. So you can see over there is the mineral corner where I bring you some of the socials. Normally I'm sitting right over here in another angle to do that, but today I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bring these fine folks 10 strings. You may be like, wow, he's got 6 right there. Maybe there's something close by with 4 strings. No, it's not the banjo, because that thing's got a high E, high G. Oof, oh, don't quote me on this. I believe so. Or a high D. I haven't tuned my banjo in a little bit. Either way, it's a bass. Haha, I'm not gonna make you go anymore. There's a bass over here. I'm gonna pull out the bass in a little bit. I got a brand new musome song-ish thing for you. I've been knocking out some demos here. This is also my little recording station here in the living room, where the sound in this old house is what I want. So I lay down Moncton Burrow, which you folks have definitely heard on here. I got it on the set too. I laid down a short and sweet. I only think it's 2.5 minutes long or something like that. Just me, my voice, the git fiddle, nothing more. And then I recorded this musome, which is I'm gonna tell you folks now, it's over 7 minutes long. So just think of it as like 2 songs just stuck together with some glue. You know, I'm an adhesive fan over here. So yeah, it's a doozy. It's different. This is literally the first live interpretation I've ever done of it. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, the recording setup I did was a 1-take vocal thing, so that too, I guess, was live. It was like a free thought, just writing down everything, and it got really long, and I'm really happy with it. I did some editing. I took out some stuff, but tweaked some stuff here and there, but otherwise it was not like a several-day project where a lot of my songs are. This was just one and done, so, which has happened before. It's not completely strange, but the fact it's so long is, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna hop on the bass for that one, so will you be even different. The kaosillator is gonna come and say hello too, so yeah. But before I start talking, and it's like some of these videos where I'm chatting for like 5 or 6 minutes before you even hear a string plucked. I'm gonna play some songs. Out of all the ways to know me, cut me down and check my rings, a mirror of all the sad things, gently put in what I sing, to fill these woods with these sorrow songs, though they leave my lips with a smile, with a bat of my left eye flesh will open, one of the right, and a tear, a fresh grove thrives. I refer to myself with a lowercase I. Nose caked and smoke billowing from the north, and the light smell of sulfur, the reek of a paper plant. Thought I had escaped a change in the winds, second time smoked out, wings tipped like snakes, similar to Atlas struggles, yet different in a subtle way. Deathbed beneath the tamarack. Striking up a sad conversation. You see, I say I saw a spotted salamander. It drowned in our pond. Its yellow spots spoiled. the black one a milky grey. Instead I scoped him out, not nearly the worst I've seen. A mere waterlogged lake. A smear sticks to me, to my pink striped shirts, and to the metal bottom of my dead dad's coffee mug, with a little bit of brass and the metallic sliding lid, not dissimilar from the coffin which I hid his favorite quarter beer in the dagger from my head. Yeah, that's as I feel introductions are in order into root rot. That's root rot if you didn't catch that. Alliteration and smoking the reefer. So I've got I guess it's a collaborative project at this point. There's 2 more songs to be mixed for Appreciates You, and then all 13 of them are gonna be ready for your oral pleasures. I'm so stoked. I'm really stoked. They sound everything I hope for and more. And more. And you folks know, hope is not something I throw too much change at, so it's just like, it was more, again, I'll try to fix that. I won't use that word. I gotta find something comparable. It's everything I'm not gonna wish for it, because that would be silly. Everything I anticipated. Yeah, sure, let's stick with that. But yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm really excited. Looking to be February 17th-ish, somewhere around there. That's normally when I throw out an album. We'll probably try to land it on a good day, either a Monday or a Friday or something that really packs the wall up, which I don't really have the dates stuck in my head at this point. But that's the plan right now. Maybe it'll be sooner, maybe it'll be later. I don't know. My lovely wife is going to be doing the cover, the whole thing again, like she does for all the albums, because wouldn't want them in any other hands. So we got some ideas rolling for that too, and I'm really excited. All right, let's get back to some tunes. A morning making flower boxes from the bookshelves that survive the fire with purpose, repurposing life, my only purpose. I can cry louder than a swamp marigold, forget more than forget-me-nots, persistent as they may be. The red in bed straw keep me in line. Oh, taking flash of the hummingbird growing more intoxicant on these aliens. Dang nectar, guided by vengeance and the need to make us choke on my success. Flattery to me won't get you far. Be facetious with me and I'll cut you down. With a wet little tip, I'll split your crown. With a little help from a rototiller, I'll find your worth in my compost heap. Get it, little spool of green wire.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It was perfect. Timing was impeccable. Impeccable.
Could have been worse.
It could have been worse. That was mimicry, and you better believe that one is a doozy in the solo rendition. Because I went to town on the part, you know, that part. Sorry, my bee's being a bee. And do you like the case? Andy's sitting up on the jazz bass case like, oh, this is quite nice, Dad. That's good enough for our official business here. Big old bird tree swinging on down, power not flat or on straight through. Like where my fingers meet the nails, more fitting of my age, my face is a liar. The mirror shows no experience yet I've learned, and since forgot more than some ever will. With the symphony of spring peepers, when a soliloquy comes to an end, a sprung spring strut has the starlings making nests. A many morale morning always gives to a manic afternoon. Branches break from the weights of something oh so sweet. Apples mush into peaches, with little difference we eat them all. Forsythia flowers fumble to shake away mid-April snow. Still faring better than a hibiscus, now laying down, 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 though fret not, come midday, they'll steal the show. The first full yawn only comes once you stop trying to. The final frost froze the day after they sowed their seeds. As for I wait for the flight swirl on the apple tree. Branches break from the wings of something oh so sweet, long enough for the droop's hot hits to settle in our soft stomachs. Yeah, timid thought. Yeah, so there's talk thrown around that one may be one of the singles I've gotten because it's sounding pretty crazy. It's pretty, it's grooving on the studio track. I went ahead and I did all those high-low, medium vocals, and they came out pretty cool, if I do say so myself, which I did undo and say, so. I'm gonna set this beauty away for a second. She'll be back. Right, no. Is that the 3 pieces of rope that went into the bar? The bartender's like, we don't serve ropes. So the guy goes to the bathroom and he dishevels himself, ties himself all up, and goes back up to the bar and he said, we don't serve ropes. He said, afraid not. Good morning, folks. I hope your Sunday is off to a swell start. Serious, you should be laying down. Go back, lay down. There's too many things and it's gonna get weird over here.
Lay down.
All right, here we go. Setting the fishing line. That's good. The hook is set. Watching The Shining on LSD, I was fed a mouthful near Canada Street. Drove that Rottweiler-seeking Jeep towards the reservoir while the double yellows leaped. I saw an eldritch god in the sun. I couldn't help but turn away and laugh. My blue eyes don't fare well in the daylight. Sitting crisscross with crustaceans, sitting on the riverbank where Smeagol drowned eagle, pulling the petals off daisies. I drink the lion's share of the Yingling, and eat a box of small chocolate chip cookies. And then as fast as I can, I smoke as many cigarettes as I can to ensure I throw them all up. I can handle research chemicals better than a local bakery sellout. Cast iron stomach when swallowing pills dry, rust-pitted pan when I have too much table salt. The Achilles heel of this halophile, I sit in bed and feel the throb behind my right eye, or maybe it's my left. Let's tip the scale from insomniac quelling to substance dependence. Did it start on heavy-thumbed mornings, creeping and crawling to the kitchen, going into the freezer and eating fistfuls of coffee beans, settling for ice cream sandwiches if the beans too cool? Watching Roger cave in Piggy's skull with a rock in my grandparents' home, watching my pops then turn into Beelzebub and kick me hard. Relighting my parents' cigarettes from the backyard, the ones they told me to clean up so their parents wouldn't know they smoked. They'd be days old and steeped like tea bags, and still to this day when I brew rooibos, I can't do anything. Rooibos, I can't do anything but see that nicotine tan coffee can of a garbage can in the backyard that had a lid that had rodent teeth marks in it that wanted in. Two front teeth that never stopped growing. A frontal lobotomy is all I wanted for Christmas. Taking kitchen knives to the back of couches. Cramming bird beaks in pellet gun barrels. Rubbing my own temple with a .32 short. Handing over jars of gunpowders to the politician's son in the high school halls. Smoking salvia divinorum in the basement bathroom while a future pedophile and a soon-to-be jaywalk Main Street hunter kept watch. Spinning traumatic thread, trauma feathers with traumatic coping method threads. Fly tying barbed hooks of personal growth. Oxidation and tetanus awaits. Oxidation and tetanus awaits. Linchpins, push pins in the corkback map of upbringing. Linchpins, push pins in the corked back map of upbringing. Linchpins, push pins in the corked back map of upbringing. Linchpins, push pins in the corked back map of upbringing. Linchpins, push pins in the corkback map of upbringing. Welcome to Benson, the white wooden sign did read. Old man tried to keep us there in a thankful bookstore. Most folks underwhelm me, grandiose stories half-baked. leopard on lurking in the bottom end of my lake. Maybe share a cigarette on the old Champlain ferry. Sign says no smoking, organic full body taste. Maybe bound under the southbound on the Northway. Snuck past the state trooper, my $3 thrift shop shirt. This was my grandpa's, so it was less than $3. My boyfriend drew a weed as we practice gravity. Let's all be patient, we need dirt soon enough. You gotta rush for your own grave, there's a belt mark around your neck. Stay here and sing with us so you don't feel so alone. Find me 2 days later, confessing lowercase at full. Limp headline in the Capitol, drop a book on the opener. Buy me back to the 502, thinking I should not too. Past the house where I first smelled coke and nautical manslaughter. Ashes grow from jewel weed as we practice gravity. Let's all be patient, we can be dirt soon enough. You gotta rush for your own grave, there's a belt mark around your neck. Stay here and sing with us so you don't feel so alone. Yeah. So those two embodiments are, I just recorded them yesterday and the day before. I'm gonna put them in a little file called Demolitions, because I thought that was great. Demolitions. I'm just like, oh man, this is what I live for, and it's great. And yeah, so I have kind of a plan for them two as well, but as in the two of them as well, too. I'm trying to think of that. I'm going to be doing an EP split with a friend of mine, which I'll let all those details come out later. I haven't decided whether I want to try to get them out and maybe them be at the end of the year kind of thing, or if I want to wait until after the full album, because I don't want to put any less time into anything. I like the idea of it being like a short and sweet demo EP kind of split thing, but I want to also properly distribute it and do all that kind of stuff, and then maybe biting off too much to handle if I do it sooner than the other LP. So maybe next summer. I don't know. We'll see. You'll be hearing them here and subsequent possible shows. You may hear them live too. Means I gotta lug the bass around. Maybe I should find a bass player. Maybe find a drummer too. Where are we next? So I saw some of you folks. I was chatting with my friend Dee over in California. She said it was 32 there the other day. It was like 40 here, and we're talking Fahrenheit. I know some of you are not in the continental U.S., and we're mostly adhere to the Fahrenheit. Though I will tell you folks, I do not do inches. I don't do feet. Anything I do is metric, because I do small gemstones. Oh gosh, dang darn. I'm not going to say that's 5/18 of an inch. I ain't gonna do that. So, here's a song about my beginning of my year. Put it that way. Short up the plow, cover the shields, then I walk to a centimeter. A heart so big, a friend sun wouldn't stop, awake so large, to graves in need. Add another sorrow song, leave my lips with a smile, for emphasis, check my rings, for emphasis, check my smile. Wife and I shared a laugh, it's getting time, I write my own. Sunset, shrubbery, a sunset on a top of G. Add another sorrow song, leave my lips with a smile, for emphasis, check my rings, for emphasis, check my smile. Can you hear the leaves falling? Hide the bottle, lock up the dogs, said I can't breathe, call for help. They let it ring 5 times, thought the fault was mixing ones for nines. Add another sorrow song, leave my lips with a smile, for emphasis, check my rings, for emphasis, check my smile. Still cracking jokes at a time like this, to the funeral man, my excavation plans. They said, sorry sir, we're here to help, there's no fixing that, such an ugly mark. Add another sorrow song, leave my lips with a smile, for emphasis, check my rings, for emphasis, check my smile. You check my rings, you check my smile. I check my rings, we check my smile. We're checking my rings, we check my smile. I check my rings, we check my smile. Seeing where we were in time and space. I think we're here. The first chorus of that song was neither here or there. But we made up with it with fretboard dusting. What's going on over here? That's kind of strange. It's a bobby pin going aloof. So the last 2 songs I'm gonna hear mixed are self-seating, which is gonna be really cool, and where the wood pile is, last 2. So it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. Once I've got them all, I've heard them all as their mixes as they sit singularly alone. what I will do is then I'll pull the files and I will put them all chronologically. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. They'll be in the proper track order, and then I'll listen to them that way. And yeah, I'm very excited for that. Yeah. So we're gonna. I know a lot of you folks have my physical CDs and stuff like that. We're gonna go up a couple bumps. We're gonna bump it up a couple levels of awesomeness, if that makes any sense. Where I get CDs from, which is a place I believe in Portland, Oregon. Atomic Disc. They're great. They're lovely people. They're always very nice. I believe they're in Portland. You can find them on the interwebs. What I have been doing is one of their types of CD jackets, and I can bump it up a couple steps and have them really nice and have a little booklet in there and all that stuff. So we're gonna do that. And then, yeah, if everything is as fruitful as it was the last bunch of shows, maybe we'll get it on vinyl. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? It's not out of the realm of possibilities now, which is I know when I started doing these Sunday socials for you folks, it was just a pipe dream. And I was complaining to you of how expensive it is to actually order them, which it is, don't get me wrong. But yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it soon enough. Yeah. This is another new song, new-ish. I don't even know when I wrote it now. August. This is gonna be on the album. It's gonna kick the album off, actually. This is Raised a Monster. I've never visited a grave, and I know I never will. So in life, I appreciate until I'm sure you suffocate. Walking up the gravel drive to my folks' so long home, past the Paris Castle. Watch the hornets nest roll. Affixed to the west side of the white cement block wall, with a limestone stone throne I found under my clothes. I've never visited a grave, and I know I never will. For when we all meet our deaths, only those mothering will. Cut the throat of a current quail, crush the neighborhood in rats. Let's compare child chores. You have a roof over your head. Can't see it, but I was just doing a. Oh, you can see the shadows. Just felt like crisscross in there. Just felt like a good time to crisscross. Crisscross, crisscross, crustacean, crisscross. Built a bridge of asbestos toy. Watch you fella burning it down. Asbestos form eternal line. The suffix dies with my name. Yeah, raised a monster. It's nice and gritty in the studio version, like sand gritted teeth. I would spend my days wandering through the woods with you. All our evenings spent watching the moon roll over Dunham's Bay. Our sugar bowls full of sand and our seconds fall so sweet. Invoke sweet from nothing, let the nectar slowly drip. Oh, we go in the woods. Wrong verse, sorry folks. You can hang me by piano wire if you wish. We go pawing through the earth to find little bits of feed. Our hands so caked in dirt, crystals fall when our arms do sway. I was happiness personified. Pollinators to the pollen, let the moth be our flame. Oh, we leave behind our 2 shovels and a pair of trees. So when we timely die, we'll never rise the trees of weed. And every season spring we'll let out our little seeds. In a few rings down the line we will surely stomp them out. I meditate on the morning, in the summer sun I face it. In winter, in her distance, I face my own hearth, tending to a personal star, consuming what I feed it. If only the sun would eat. On second thought, gaseous autophagy fits her. On third thought, no, why can't I cast myself right on through into the sun? A flash in the pan, a stardust cake broom, like the tail of the king beetle on the coconut estates. Why not be utterly changed into fire? With her we wither, without her more so. Gave birth to the season, having never seen snow. A billion years burning, several rocks in her throat. Gaia's her sister, though they seldom speak. Far less heals for words as the era passed. Silence and solstice punctuate time through tide pools and moon grove. She's self-occupied with solar flares dancing, paint coats and a brush. So softly inspired, a sweet static store erupts color forward, a magnet flower blooms, pollen with polls, metallic beats, polarity drifting, sends them off course to sisters in tandem, the way of a world, a duet of germination, the spitting of a seed. Yeah, that was Violets Are Violet into Where the Woodpile Was into Sorority. I love doing multiple songs together. It's different. It's a challenge. It's always a challenge. I swap it up on myself, and then I try to get the tempos to work out and play in different weird chords to get the transition to sound like it's all groovy. And sometimes chords are strange. That's okay. Can't really be wrong. Then I'd have to assume some of them are right. I don't know how many 90-degree angles are proposed in here. I don't know. A few. I'm looking at a few right now. Capo in the coffee can. So I played these last two songs. I'm swapping the order. The end of the set last week, and I hopped on the banjo, which that was for the Patreon folks, which I appreciate you folks over there. It's great. I can just do really weird stuff. I mean, this okay, I'll give you that. Today was a little stranger set, but if you like that weirdness, it stays pretty weird over on the Patreon, which you get there for like $3 a month. It's not crazy. It's not like a Hulu or all that Netflix where they keep creeping you up, and you're by the end of the time you're watching, it's up to like $20 a month or something crazy. I don't know. I'm not doing that at like $3. You can. I've got other stuff that's like up to 10, and then you get a bunch of weird stuff. I send you set lists. I send you videos saying hello and weird stuff. So I mean, there's other tiers. You can check that out. I don't always try to push it and be like, hey, but there is the ability to get all the viewers free. Like you find folks here on YouTube or on Instagram, on Facebook, which I've been on for far too long and have amassed a large quantity of quality people who see all that stuff there. But to try to get them over to Patreon is difficult, and I understand that. But it's just something I'm trying to do because it's fun. I can be a little more. I don't know the way to put it. I post everything there. I just write it. I make super epic work in progress posts on how to cut a gemstone if you're ever interested in that, or make jewelry. I do that stuff there too because I don't. All my time I like to keep creative with multiple outlets, whether it be strings or making stuff. And I find that the folks who like one normally like the other, and back and forth. So I'll just keep it all in one fine happening place, you know. So I got a couple more songs. Swap the order from last week. It's on the Git fiddle, not the banjo fiddle, the banjoseph. So if you want to hear these tunes on banjo, that's where you gotta go. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. Lift off. A tadpole's tale, a tale to be told. Tincture of time, a slime other sold. Fern upon dries to the froglets croak. In sadness is a water wick, soil soaked, defeated. Spent too long in the shade, bending happiness to sunny days. Letting a cloud take credit for mine, so I built me a weather machine. It runs itself hell in my esteem. Germinate for yourself, shoot out roots, I swear it helps to fill a field with love and care. It starts with self, then you go from there. Germinate for yourself, send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, then you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can sow. My smile splits a shell, ladybugs fill my sill, bleached white in the sun, sea stars and others, hygroscopic lovers. Their decay, the garish display, but throwing it back only makes your day. It's their death that may want it this way, and you toy with life in your own hands, so self-serving. Germinate for yourself, shoot out roots, I swear it helps to fill a field with love and care. It starts with self, then you go from there. Germinate for yourself. Send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can solve. If my basement begins to flood, well, I'll pump it out, run off quenching my peach tree with a similar soap to narcissus. Puddle jumping, I quiver. I just put in like a dozen more narcissus. They're bright yellow. I'm really excited because the ones we have now, they're white with a little bit of yellow in the center. But these ones are all yellow. They're crinkle cuts. Crinkle cuts. They're not French fries, but they're wavy. They're like a folded-in bifurcated wing on a fruit fly, which I may have mentioned this before, but I saw another fruit fry the other day, and I was reminded of this, that if you ever learned about Punnett squares, you know, like basic Gregorian genetics, you'll know that the fruit fly is one of the greatest characteristics for that, because you have ones that have bright red eyes, and then you have ones that have bright black eyes. Well, non-red. And their wings are like daffodil petals. I'm soon finding that some of them are flat, and some of them are crinkly. Now you know. If my basement begins to flood, well, I'll pump it out, run off quenching my peach tree with a similar soap narcissus. Puddle jumping, I quiver. Not too fond of sinking, nor can I swim that well, but the weather machine is a submersible in a landlocked lake in a swimming pool. Glass of gin in a drippo drool. Germinate for yourself. Send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can sow. Germinate for yourself. Shoot out fruits, I swear it helps to fill a field with love and care. It starts with self, then you go from there. Then you go from there. Let's go from there. Yeah. I got one more tune for you. Which is fitting because I'm just about out of coffee. We're at 58 minutes. Yeah, not too bad. I like keeping these as pretty much how you would see them out in the wild. I normally do around 45-50 minute sets, one or two at shows, unless it's a truncated thing where they come up and they're like, hey man, can you just do like 20 minutes? Sure. I leave the same room 3 times, have to repeat myself twice, for I've forgotten why I left in the first place. Ain't that a charm? To live a life so entwined in something so easily forgot. Bury me on the mountain, let that young body feed the trees. I choose to have these roots live off of me, then a grave of your home could adorn me, could mourn me, let me break down in peace. It seems like I spend my days contently, chasing every rain cloud I see, in the hopes that the other side will find me a better day. If you can find me one that'll grow me one, something better comes from the rain. Bury me on the mountain, let that old body feed the trees. I choose to have these roots live off me, then a grave my home. Could adorn me, could mourn me, let me break down in peace. Yeah. So, there we have it, folks. Your Sunday may be off to a wonderful start of your week. I guess that depends if your Sunday is your start of your week or it's the end of your week. Can it not be the same? I don't know. I don't try to keep the days of the week too much. Except for these. These are in the Wednesdays and Sundays. I guess those are my anchors, which is pretty cool. And then I just work around those. Yeah. The beauty of being self-employed. My heart. Yeah. Okay, folks. Yeah. Have a beautiful Sunday. May it be warmer than it is if it's too cold. May it cool down if it's too warm. May it dry out if you're a little damp, and get some water if you're in a drought. So take care, folks. Toodles, ta-ta, bon voyage, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.